Hello, friends, YouTubers, patrons.
Hey guys, welcome back.
We had another episode of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend for you.
Yes, I'm so
Episode
excited
3.
for this show. This is a hard show not to binge.
Oh my
This is
god, it's so tough.
we're only two in, and it's a great show. The people who have commented on gets to let us know that the show just keeps getting more complex and keeps getting better, which we cannot wait for. But this is fabulous, man. Rachel Bloom is so good on the show. The supporting cast is so good.
It's made a great first impression.
Yeah, absolutely. The music is phenomenal.
I know, we were just talking about how we wish we could share the music on YouTube with
Yeah,
you
we
guys,
were actually.
but we don't want to get taken down. So.
Yeah, the last one, episode 2, I left in maybe 15 seconds total of music between the opening credit song and the other two songs,
Yeah.
and it got blocked as soon as I loaded it, so I had to go back and take it out. Sorry guys, YouTube is not going to let us get by with putting even small clips of the music on. Which really bums me out.
But if you're here watching with us, you know exactly what the song is, what we're talking about. So at least we can share that with you guys.
Right, we can show clips of it, but we can't have any of the music playing when we do. Because let's face it, you and I have been on the floor rolling during the songs.
I love the giant set pieces they have. They're so funny and so creative. You know,
they're incredible, and it's all different kinds of music. You know, West Covina was a big band.
Yeah,
you know, kind of song, and then we had like music videos.
Yeah, the Sexy Get Ready song, obviously big standout. I'm So Good at Yoga.
I'm So Good at Yoga. I loved that.
The second one in the club where she's wearing her skin and stuff.
Yeah, the Silence of the Lambs song. These are good. You know, shameless self-promotion here, but for those of you who are as bummed out as we are about the music, you can watch along with us on Patreon. If you have your own Netflix account on our Patreon, if you subscribe, we have the full-length reactions, and you can go through, and we obviously watch all the way through the music, so you can watch through with us. But as far as YouTube goes, we are nixed on that. We have tried. But at any rate, I cannot say enough about this show. I'm telling everyone I know, because it was kind of like us.
Yeah, we never heard of it. We're like, crazy,
this show was suggested by a viewer, which we really appreciate, and you know we take your comments to heart, and that's why we watch this. And I'm telling everyone I know that
everybody,
have you guys ever watched Crazy Ex-Girlfriend? They all say no, and I said you are missing out on one of the great sitcoms in the last 20 years on television.
Yeah,
no joke. I don't know why no one's watched it. I think the name of the show kind of hurts it a little bit.
We had somebody reach out in one of the comments saying that the promotion for the show was not great.
Yeah, that they sold it as a traditional sitcom. The name sells it as a kind of a very traditional, very surface sitcom, and none of it does justice to how nuanced the show is and how complex the characters are. And you know, we don't know a lot about the characters yet. We've only seen it like I don't get a great vibe from Josh. But Josh has only been on screen for about 5 minutes.
We probably have spent the least amount of time with Josh.
Right, yeah. I really like Greg.
Greg's great.
Greg has also been on for about
very relatable
10 minutes, maybe. He seems relatable. He also seems like a really grumpy guy. You know,
a little cynical.
Cynical for sure, but not a bad guy. But then again, we're 2 episodes into a 4-season show.
Yeah.
You know, as 2 guys who have watched Breaking Bad all the way through, I can tell you that where a character starts and where a character ends may not be the same.
Yeah,
right. People
sure.
ask me, like, what do you think about Walter White? And I honestly say, it's like, well, when Walter White at the end of the show, now that I've seen it all, he's a
monster.
He's a monster. He's a sociopath. He's pure evil.
Yeah.
Walter White, for the first couple of seasons, you find yourself really rooting for him because. He is the protagonist of the show, and it takes a while for you to realize what a monster he is.
Yeah.
I don't know what Greg's going to be at the end, or what Rebecca's going to be at the end, or Paula, who seems like a bit of an enabler right now.
All we know is they're probably in store for a good amount of growth.
I think so, and I expect Rebecca to grow a lot.
I hope so.
I do too. It would certainly be sad if she stayed this
delusional.
Well, here's the deal. She may change a lot. She may not. I think she'll grow. I definitely think she'll come at some point to realize Josh is not the answer to her problems.
Yeah.
Now, what that means and what that's going to actually look like in practice and where she actually ends up could be anywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't think that the show's going to end with her being happily married to Josh and Josh being the answer to all her prayers.
It'd be kind of funny.
That's not the way the world works. That's the way a bad sitcom works. But this show is clearly satirizing that idea of the bad romantic comedy.
Yeah.
This is not, Made in Manhattan.
I was gonna say, you pick any.
Like any, and I haven't seen a whole lot of rom-coms, so.
Before we get going to the episode, make sure you guys leave us a comment down below.
Yeah, please do. We love the comments.
Who's your favorite character?
Yeah.
And if you really want to, like we said earlier, come join us on Patreon.
Yeah.
Full-length episodes. It's a great time over there.
It really is. Like, comment, subscribe for those of you watching on YouTube. We do appreciate the comments, and we try to get back with everybody on the comments. I think we've done a pretty good job of that so far.
We try.
The interaction is very, very welcome. At any rate, we've talked enough. I am very excited to get into the next episode of this here.
She's throwing a party.
Episode 3. I hope Josh comes to my party. Oh, she's throwing a party. You ever done that before? Okay. Throw a party but you really just there's one person you really want to show up. You're really doing it for that one person.
Oh yeah.
I am guilty of that. She never dated me. But I tried.
Did she come to your party?
She did come to my party. I think she left early.
Oh.
So it was kind of like so I was probably a bit of a bummer. The last portion of the party after she was gone.
Trying to overcompensate. Hummus?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, so here's who's left. All right.
Party's over.
I'll get some more ice.
Everybody want a chicken in here.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you tried to break it.
Okay, so...
Valencia.
Why, Joe?
Super psyched about you and I hanging out alone together, so in case she finds out I was here, I can say, why, Josh was here too.
Oh my...
So that was a train wreck.
That was a train wreck. This girl needs therapy. And not just because of Josh, just because of how miserable she is in general.
I know.
Oh, really? What is it?
Say woman things, you're gonna...
ovaries
are
eking out into my fallopian tubes, and they're wrapped around...
You know what? We'll see when you're feeling better.
Yep, there you go.
How do you see your bubble? I perioded on an ultra-suede settee in 1987 at Roberta Gianitelli's condo, and I gotta tell ya, it was still a great party. Around my waist, then hooked up with Bobby Henderson anyway.
You couldn't even throw her a decent party. Why don't you call your whore and ask her what she went to?
Oh my god.
They're just rehearsing a play called The Worst Parents Ever.
Of course they God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my party fears. Children. I mean,
oh my god.
They get into a really good gang. I'm scared every day of my life. But you can be brave. I know you
Paula.
can. All you gotta do is stand up to your fears. Do you understand? Fireworks.
Yeah.
Play in the street.
Yes. Oh, good. Okay.
This is a what could possibly go wrong thing before something bad happens.
Something's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah.
But let's do it.
I'm kind of with Rebecca on this one. Like this is not.
That was literally a worst case scenario for a party.
Right.
I would be off of parties too. After that.
What's up, Tommy?
I have a test tomorrow, and I don't know any of this stuff. I'm stupid.
Oh my god.
You are in the highest percentiles of kids with ADHD. And 50 me because I consider...
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is West Covina a real town? I feel dumb saying that, but I don't know California at all.
Us being in the Midwest, it's,
right?
Yeah,
right.
Who knows?
It's nice to meet you. Stack of cats and a shirt.
Wait.
Wow.
Here's I want to invite you to an awesome party. It's gonna be full on. It's gonna be full on, and I really want you to be there because you're the coolest person I think I've ever met.
I think you're fascinating, actually. I'm taking abnormal psych at the JC, and I think you would make like a really good paper.
Okay, there's something going on at the school. I have to run over. What?
Oh,
Paula's not going to be there.
This was your idea. What am I going to do if you're not here? I have no one helping me. You can't leave for some stupid child thing.
Paula's not going to be at this party.
No, she's not.
No one's going to be at this party.
Stole the test?
What? You wanted me to face my fears, and I was afraid of getting a bad grade on my test.
Why weren't you afraid of getting caught?
Well, I was. But thanks to you, I overcame that fear.
Yeah. Yeah. You give bad advice, Paula. I love you, but you give bad advice.
Oh, I'm afraid we're going to have to transfer him to a special program in Riverside.
But that's like an hour away. We moved to this crap town because of the schools.
I'm sorry. Do you have somewhere more important to be?
No, of course not.
I'm like, yeah, I do actually.
Transfer hearing is Monday.
This guy's a jerk.
Yeah, he's the worst.
Like, not even a little empathy at all?
No.
For what you're doing to a person?
This is what Josh is going to walk into. Nobody came. I handed out all those flyers, and nobody showed up. Even Mrs. Hernandez bagged. What's she doing on a Friday night?
Parkour. Her dad's situation. I want to see.
He's gonna walk out just like my dad.
Oh my
God. Don't panic. How long is that?
That look was awesome.
Oh, something anonymous just got out.
Something anonymous.
Are you guys drunks?
Gamblers.
Perfect. I threw a party and nobody came. I know, it's hilarious.
Of course, you just moved into town, you banana. Of course, you don't have a million
You banana.
friends.
Right.
Weird if you did. If there had been a ton of people here, it would seem like you just invited random people you didn't know.
Oh my God, that'd be so weird.
Paula.
Oh, Paula's about to ruin this.
Yep.
Sad, Bex. And a killer smile. Ready, guys? Come on. Okay. Say, ready?
Happy
Say
day.
selfie.
Happy day. I like that. I just noticed that. It just says happy day.
Post this puppy online.
Who's ready to party?
You know what, Josh is. I'm warming up to him a little bit.
Says you got dice. Says you got dice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're gamblers.
Yeah.
She went to Harvard. She's a mess.
Yeah.
Dude, I was
He
horrible.
said yeah.
But that's because instead of reading their stupid books, I was busy reading everything Salinger ever wrote.
And you're like
I can tell
totally
that, yeah.
successful and rich now, right?
Not at all. Personal boundaries.
You're
I like her. I hope she's a
super
regular
rich,
on here.
Super rich and successful.
Yeah.
Not at all.
But I think she's from England because, I mean, her teeth are not good. But she gave me this terrific menthol cigarette.
Oh, okay. He's high. Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Megan might be a meth addict.
Yeah, you smoke meth.
I think you maybe just smoked meth.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, that would explain why I've been digging a hole in the backyard.
Isn't Mr. I can't come to your party because I have a bunch of complicated reasons. I probably have to buy more black clothing, blah, 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 blah.
Long name I have. Polish.
Polish.
Sincerely, thank you for coming.
Actually, I have Paula to thank for it. She's the one who brought everyone in.
Yeah, you really do. She always underrates Paula, or undermines her a little bit, you know?
Is this a third song?
Yeah, it is.
That was so good.
And the guy's like, me, I'm fine. See that girl over there?
Oh, she's crossing the line a little bit here.
Yeah. I'm so conflicted, because it's like, he's being a bad boyfriend, but he's being a good friend to her.
Bad boyfriend, yeah.
Just break up with her. Yeah, just break up with her.
And I'll see you at the store, Betsy.
I kind of missed the Afro guy at the...
Don't care.
Yeah, I like the Afro guy.
Convenience store. I loved him.
From now on, since we're friends, we should just, you know, hang out whenever we want to. Don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Do you think this is toxic at this point? I can't
I
tell
think
where it's
it's
going.
been toxic from the beginning.
Yeah.
Let's get a ride-sharing service?
You know,
Oh,
you're
okay.
starting to fit in here.
Thank you.
It's not a compliment.
You're gonna be editor-in-chief of the Law Journal.
Sounds great. Back to the boobs for a second. 14? Are we talking about my birthday party? We talking swimsuit season? Also, do they float?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice!
Oh my god. That was so good. They did 3 songs in that
They did.
episode. Do you know how hard that would be? Just from
Yeah.
a writing standpoint and everything?
Oh, I know.
Like, that's a lot of work.
I wonder if they come. Well, they probably don't. I was gonna say I wonder if they come up with the songs before they get into the episode, but that wouldn't make any sense because you have
Hard to
have
say.
You have to have it match the episode.
Sure, but I mean, like, Flight of the Conchords, they had the songs written and then built the show around it.
Oh,
I don't know if this
okay.
did or not, but I guess it goes show to show. I wouldn't know.
I would be willing to bet they at least have the set pieces figured out. Like we want to do a boy band song.
Sure.
We want to do
Right.
like a 90s pop.
Yeah. Well, all of those were like 90s themed,
Yeah.
early 2000 themed
Yeah, yeah.
songs. But, you know, you're talking about a show that, I don't know how many episodes it is, but 4 seasons. You're probably talking at close to 100 songs
so
they had to do.
A lot of thought goes into each season, for sure. With
Yeah,
the
that's
3
a
episodes
lot
we've
of
seen,
work.
the quality has been outstanding. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy to shoot a music video
No, it's not.
in the middle of shooting an hour-long television
Let alone
show.
3 of them. Yeah.
3 of them, yeah.
To be fair, I think the music like the set pieces for the music videos are pretty easy in this.
Sure,
one. Like,
sure,
it's on
sure.
a staircase,
Right.
Josh is in front of a green screen.
Yeah, Josh's was easy, but like the West Covina one was
that was
a mother,
huge.
man. That thing was huge.
Production, yeah.
Big production, lot of dancers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the "I'm So Good at Yoga" one was a huge like set piece. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Again with a lot of professional dancers and choreography and everything. But man, I got to tell you, this show is so good. The characters are getting fleshed out a lot more. I'm conflicted about how I feel about so many of them.
Yeah.
I'm really not conflicted that much about Greg.
I think I like
Greg, but
I like all of them. It's
I
just,
do too.
A lot of them have their stuff. They're all kind of morally gray, to say the least.
They are.
But they're all very fun and they're all very human.
Yeah, they're all very human. But yeah, there's no one on here I can say I don't like. I like Josh. I like Josh a lot more in this episode than before. I think he's being a little skeevy because he's clearly It's not that I don't think a guy and a girl can be friends. Obviously, that's not the case. You and I have friends that are girls, and it's not an issue.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's flirting a lot with her. Like they're not just being friends. They're
it's not okay. Here's the thing: if he wants to be friends with her, it's not the issue. And if he actually does just want to be her friend, that's fine because we are kind of seeing the show from her perspective.
Sure.
But I do think he does have some kind of feelings for her.
Right.
And if that's the case, break up with Valencia.
Have you watched all of Parks and Recreation?
Yeah.
I have too. And I don't know if you remember, there's an episode where Rashida Jones has a guy friend that she's backburnering him a little bit. You know what I mean? Like Leslie wants to date him, and she like, no, you don't want to date him. And her boyfriend, Brandanowitz, Mark Brandanowitz, accuses her of keeping him on the back burner, and she's like, "You're right.
That's early Parks and Rec."
Yeah, that's early Parks and Rec. But she has a guy that's like, in case we break up, we don't work out. He's right there to.
I feel like that's Greg.
Well, for her, I think it's Greg, sure. But I was speaking more along lines. So I feel like Josh is doing that with Rebecca. Like I'm dating Valencia. I'm happy with Valencia, but. I also could easily see myself sliding in with Rebecca, so we're going to be flirty friends.
He's investing himself in Rebecca,
right?
You know,
he's being a flirt friend, a work friend, work husband kind of thing that people do or whatever. But I feel like he's doing that skeevy thing of, you're not my girlfriend, but when the circumstances are right, you will be.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
And people shouldn't do that when they're in relationships.
Fuck no, they shouldn't. It's not okay.
No, it's not okay. But. We'll see. Josh is obviously he's a nice guy. Obviously he's an empathetic guy.
Yeah.
Everyone in the cast is really likable. I love the boss. What's his name?
Daryl Whitefeather.
Daryl Whitefeather. I love Daryl Whitefeather.
He is hilarious.
He's fantastic. The actor's great.
He's digging a hole in the backyard.
It's such a talented cast. We got to see Paula and Josh both sing and really show off their range in this episode. And both of them are incredibly talented
Paula's
people.
Great.
And we obviously know Rachel Bloom is freakishly talented also. The neighbor girl, I don't know if we ever really got her name.
I don't believe so.
If
I would imagine she's coming back.
I hope she's coming back. She lives right next door. She's like the Mr. Roper from Three's Company, right? That's always going to just be able to pop in. And I hope we get a lot more for her because she was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I liked her line about Salinger. That was really funny.
Right. Oh yeah, she could be a one-off, but I really hope not.
Yeah.
But at any rate, thank you for being here with us. The show's amazing. We will
really
be back next week with episode number 4. We are going to keep rolling, and we love this. Talk to you later.
See you guys.